Hello, my wonderful friends. I am here to watch the Nintendo Direct. I am joined by my friend Chris.
Hi, everybody.
Which is a different Chris than the other Chris you've seen on some of my videos. I know a lot of Chris's. 12 or 13, last time I checked. Because there's a weird amount of snow in town right now, and like half of the houses in town don't have power, so I had to come over here.
Yeah.
And Chris insisted to watch with me.
Well, you can't use my computer if you're not going to let me.
Exactly, he won't let me. So there might be kid or dog noises, just so you know. And the acoustics in here. I asked him to put up acoustic foam. He did not oblige me. So, some pre-show discussion. My first thing I want to get out there, I was completely sure that there was going to be one in January and that they dissolved it. Canceled it. Right. Like, because you like a Direct, you got Metroid Prime 4, the rumored Metroid Prime trilogy, and then like Yoshi new trailer and release date, and all these other third-party games that have been revealed. Like, that's a Direct.
Right.
But since they, scrapped Prime 4, if there is a trilogy and they wanted to delay the announcement because of that, it's just like, I was like, maybe does that mean we're not going to get a Direct until March or April or something? But then if I want to go deeper in the theory, I think this one is going to be mostly about Fire Emblem. I bet there was going to be a main one in January and then a Fire Emblem Direct, but they probably were just like, let's just jam that into one so that they have something for February.
That makes a lot of sense.
And that's why I'm kind of like wondering if there's going to be a lot more in this than Fire Emblem. I feel like it's going to be mainly... I don't have super high hopes. I mean, there are a lot of games that we need new info on. And like, I mean, you got Luigi's Mansion, you got Animal Crossing, Bayonetta. Those are all ones we could. I'm not getting my hopes up. Fire Emblem is a definite, obviously. So I don't know. Like, in the way of big reveals, I'm kind of feeling... I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle. I feel like it could end up being nothing, or it could end up being like, well, of course, we need another big holiday game or something. Right. It could be huge.
I mean, I know that they usually do their own thing, but I'm holding out hope for Pokemon.
It's weird.
I know it's silly that they haven't said anything yet, so they're probably not going to talk about it here, but... I would love to see.
Yeah, they always do their own thing. Mm-hmm. So, like, I've been expecting it any day now. I'm like, of course, they're going to do a Pokemon reveal, and then we'll have the Direct with more info. So, I don't know, maybe later in the year, maybe there will be a April Direct or something.
Yeah.
It would be cool.
It would be, but,
doubtful, just because of the way they usually do it.
Yeah, and if we don't see it today, there's a good chance that it's going to just get delayed out of 2019.
I know. I'm like... Yeah. We're all basically sure it's coming in 2019. And I'm like, we've been a little too sure about that. And you know what happens when you're sure.
Right. Especially with Nintendo.
Exactly. So, I don't really know. So, yeah, I'm kind of trying to not get my hopes up. But on the other hand, like, there could end up being, like, a bombshell or something. So, I'm kind of, like, in this weird middle place where I'm not really sure one way or the other. I'm kind of just trying to be like, whatever happens, happens. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's talking about Pikmin 3 too, which would be fun because I missed the Wii U totally, so I would be all about that.
Yeah, and I don't look into all the leaks and stuff because if they're not true, then it's a waste of time, and if it's true, then it's spoiled. But I have been hearing a lot. Some people say Pikmin 4. I think people are just saying it though.
Right.
I've heard a lot of Pikmin 3, but I don't know if that's a legitimate thing or if it's just like, well, that's one of 2 games that haven't been ported to the Wii U, so obviously, you know what I mean?
Yeah, same with Mario Maker, like, they've got to do something there. They've got to do a Mario Maker at some point.
It's weird that they haven't yet.
Yeah.
Really, really weird. I'd be pretty bummed if they just ported the Wii U one.
Yeah.
If it was just Mario Maker Deluxe.
There's a lot to grow on with that game.
There's so much more to do.
Yeah.
It would be silly, especially because, like, there's no need to call it a port. Like, we know that the next one is going to have mostly the same features.
Right.
With just added stuff. Just call it...
Just like Splatoon 2. And,
yeah, exactly. There's no need to be like, no, it's deluxe. It's like, just call it 2.0 or whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Yeah. My wish list, I'm wishing for Metroid Prime Trilogy. I mean, it's just, it needs to happen. It is really, really heavily rumored.
Right, yeah, those rumors back in December were pretty definitive sounding. So.
Yeah, and then it sounded like maybe they just didn't announce it around then because Metroid Prime, I don't know. Well, that also makes me worried that if they delayed that because they are delaying Metroid, does that mean they're gonna like just sit on the game?
Right.
But like, then how long are they gonna sit on it? Years?
Yeah, really.
If they wanted to release it like kind of closer to Metroid Prime 4, which I think is dumb. Just get it out there, let us enjoy it, let more people enjoy it.
Right. Yeah, because I've never played those games, and if it came out now, I would be chomping at the bit for 4 now. So
exactly. Yeah. So I don't know if maybe they're like, no, we want you to get hyped for it exactly 2 years before 4 comes
right.
out. I don't know. That'd be lame though. I'm really hoping for that. And then my slight pie in the sky, not really. It's still sort of realistic. Is some sort of Paper Mario remaster.
Yeah.
I'm still sure it's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't want us to know how good Thousand Year Door was,
right.
so they're never going to give us that. I'm still scared. We're gonna get. I just have this gut feeling that we're gonna get Paper Mario on the 3DS.
Oh,
the original,
like I did with Luigi. Yeah.
It just feels right, and I don't want that.
I don't know though. They don't say anything about the 3DS on the little tag here.
Yeah, that's true. And in fact, like, I mean, the news coming in about the 3DS has been like, oh, the last couple games really have not been selling well.
Right.
It does not have a lot of life left. Anyway, what are your wishes?
Pokemon. Yeah. I would love to see some more info on all the Final Fantasy games supposed to come out.
Yeah, I really haven't heard anything on those.
I got a PlayStation Classic for Christmas from my brother.
I'm sorry.
And I haven't even touched it because the only thing I would play on there is Final Fantasy VII, and I want that on my Switch.
Yeah, right. Like if it's coming, you know. Yeah, right. Completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I haven't been looking into it much, but I know like in the other directs they talked about all these billion Final Fantasy games, and I'm just like, where are they?
Yeah. Yeah, and then oh geez, what else? Nothing else that we haven't talked about really. I'm stoked. I'm stoked for Animal Crossing. I want to get info on that.
Yeah, there's a big
like
wish.
A release window, fall something.
The fact that they only gave us like not even the name, but it's like, does that mean that it wasn't really far along in development? But it still said 2019,
right.
So I'm hoping that they just didn't give us more because they didn't want to overshadow the Isabelle thing,
right?
Because that would have kind of. Yeah, but I can see them wanting to like save that. So I'm really hoping it is just like, here's all the info. Yeah. It's coming in 2019 for sure. I don't want like half these. I don't want delays to start being the thing again.
Right. Yeah.
Like, because that's how it was before.
It's been a minute since they've been delaying things here.
Yeah, like the first year of the Switch was perfect, and then 2018 was like, okay, we actually started to get a couple. Like Fire Emblem was pushed, and then Metroid, of course, was pushed, but that for good reason and all that.
Right.
So yeah, I don't want it to be the whole thing where they just tell us a year to make us excited, but they're like, oh, we needed more time. I don't know. Oh, it's gonna start in a couple minutes here. Yeah, I want Luigi's Mansion stuff too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I really want that.
Yeah, I'm still bummed about Luigi's Mansion on 3DS because I want to play that game again, and I'm not going to pick up my 3DS again. I gave it to my kid. She's not going to give it back.
No. Yeah, no, like I love that game, and it's like, well, the whole point of a port or whatever is for it to look better.
Right. Yeah.
And it's just lower resolution, and a lot of just the artistic changes. It just looks less good in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So it's just like, there's a lot of games where I'm like, I want it on my Switch so I can play it portably.
Yeah.
Like Super Mario Sunshine and all that. And then there's some games where I'm like, I really just want it to look better. Like, I don't need Luigi's Mansion. It's a 4-hour game.
Right.
I don't need to be able to play it on the go. I just want an HD one.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, the Pikmin games.
Yeah.
I just want those on the go.
Those on the go would be...
I don't even care if they look better.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3. A port of 3. I feel like if they were going to do it, they should have done it already. It's starting to feel kind of late. Especially if 4 is coming anytime in the near future.
Yeah. If 3 is in this, then I think that dashes hopes for 4 anytime soon.
It's going to be at least like 2 years or something. And I did say that about Luigi's Mansion. That was wrong.
That's true.
But I do feel like that's a slightly different situation.
Yeah, well, it went to 3DS. It didn't go to Switch.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
It come to Switch. Maybe that's why they didn't put it on Switch.
Yeah, they weren't competing with each other.
Yeah. I'm interested in Fire Emblem, honestly. I haven't played any of those games, but they look kind of cool.
I played the demo one on the 3DS, and it was really neat.
Yeah.
It's a cool idea and everything. But what we saw at E3 looked not great. Just like graphically.
Yeah.
It looked a little plain. I don't know, but you know, if that was early footage. All right, we are at 2 p.m.
Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah!
Right off the bat.
Right off the bat. Sweet. Oh, nice. Dude, that's a reveal.
Yeah.
It's just like, boom, right in your face. Oh, thank
And
goodness.
of course,
yeah,
diagonals.
the
There
very
they are.
first thing.
Yes.
You got this thing up here on the screen. I got it. What is this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I gotta do all these. I'm closing something off his computer screen. There we go. Dude, nice.
Yes.
Oh, what did I do?
Oh, gosh.
Doing more computer things. Oh, what happened?
Oh, no.
It's in another screen. You do it. We're probably missing something great here.
There we go.
Boom. Did it
It's
just
two.
say two?
It said two. Yes.
Sweet.
Oh, it looks so good.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be a big thing.
Oh, man.
It was a big thing on the Wii U,
Yeah.
and the Wii U wasn't a big thing.
Right.
It's
yeah.
gonna be a big thing on this one.
Yeah. I got it on 3DS.
Oh,
because-
cool! 3D World stuff.
Oh, nice.
not
3D
3D, but
Yeah.
you know. You can make a piranha plant. Oh no! Oh, and the
man.
pipes. Oh my gosh, those pipes are gonna change everything.
Yes.
There's so many new features.
Oh, man.
This
it looks
is
so good.
good. Oh yeah.
Oh, and it's got Luigi there. All right. June.
Yes,
Dang.
dude.
Hi everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2.
2.0 was better.
Yeah, 2.0 was better.
Hey, it's
There
one of
will
my
be brand new
predictions.
features,
Even though it's the second time I made it,
new
so it kind of
elements
doesn't
in
count.
development as we speak. So please stay tuned.
That's a big game.
Yeah.
That's a
Right.
big one.
Next, let's cover today's Nintendo
That's my
Switch
summer
highlights.
right there. That's what that is.
Oh, it's terrific.
First time in 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
The Marvel Ultimate
Ah,
Alliance
I love
series
those
returns
games.
with a new
Yeah, did you see this at the Game Awards?
No.
I kind of didn't realize it was a Switch exclusive because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, no, I.
superheroes from the Guardians of the
At least
Galaxy
for now.
to the
Right.
Avengers,
I never quite trust it.
and more
Yeah.
to stop Thanos and the
Man,
Black
I love.
Order.
Yeah, I love those Ultimate Alliance games on 360.
Yeah, I watched my friends play it a bunch.
On up
Yeah.
to 4
Oh wow, the
systems
system
or
like is gonna be
online.
great for it.
Yeah.
You get closer to the action with a dynamic zoomed-in heroic camera. And speaking of heroic, it's time to go higher, further, faster with Marvel's ultimate cosmic protector, Captain Marvel. Wield her power against those that would do harm.
Is she getting a movie?
Yes, that's coming out really soon. Or came out? No.
I don't know. I lose track.
I'm too old to watch movies anymore.
Yeah, me too. And then they come out so fast, like they get announced and then they're just here. Like, are they making movies faster, or am I just that unaware?
As you creatively combine hero skills into synergy attacks.
Probably because when you're younger and you're like waiting for something, it just takes forever.
Ultimate Alliance Extreme Attack. The team-up possibilities will be off the charts when Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch
Launches
this summer.
exclusively. There you
Launches
go.
exclusively.
There's no way they're not gonna put it on other stuff.
BoxBoy.
I heard people talking about
Yeah, I
this.
heard this was one of the
Get ready
things I
to
heard.
unload some box
Oh yeah, because that's been a 3DS game, right?
Yeah.
The critically acclaimed puzzle series BoxBoy is
It looked pretty
coming to
interesting.
Nintendo
Is this
Switch for
new,
the
or
first
is it the
time.
ones-
This brand new game is tight
Brand new
packed
game,
with
right?
Tons of
Oh, cool.
content, including brand new
Alright, that's
puzzles
cool.
and new features. We fit
Looks
something else
fun.
in too.
It does look really interesting.
I like a puzzle game.
Miss Box
This
Boy.
time, 2 players can box it up together. To restore peace
I
on
love
the
2
Box
player.
planet, you must work as a
Couch
team,
multiplayer is
solve
the
puzzles,
best.
Chris is
and
all
beat
about
those
that.
Stages. After completing the story, you can access a whole separate adventure starring Cutie, the tall one.
The tall one. This is pretty
Oh,
fun.
That
There are
is
270
fun ideas.
stages to beat. That's the highest in the series to date. Use your brain boxes to think outside the box and lead our heroes to the goal. BoxBoy and BoxGirl.
2-player
will
puzzle
unload
games
on
have always
Nintendo
been really
Switch
interesting.
April
I haven't done a
27th.
lot of them, but it's interesting solving a puzzle with another person.
I was kind of expecting that to
ultimate
just
spring
be
update.
available now.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward with the version 3.0
Please bring
update
back the
this
features
spring.
that are missing.
What are we adding, you ask?
Level editor?
You'll just have to wait to find
come
out.
on.
What?
Remember,
Wait until what?
Joker is a part of Challenger Pack
Wait
1.
until what?
He's
Man.
secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April. In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash.
I still think there's a
And
chance
don't
of a
forget,
character
new
reveal.
Super Smash Bros. Series
in
amiibo
this direct.
figures
Some people think it's
maybe
too
at the
soon.
end, but-
It would be at the end if it wasn't at the beginning. It's just like they got
There's
4.
even more to explore
Yeah.
in Captain
Oh, cool, is there
Toad
DLC?
Treasure Tracker.
Ooh.
It's never
I
too
like
late
this
for a
game.
journey through the maze-like miniature worlds of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version.
2?
After a new update,
Yes.
I like
all
free
ports will
stuff.
support 2-player co-op. Maybe Captain
Whoa,
Toad
cool.
is nervous with someone at his side.
Interesting.
2 heads are better than 1.
Is it just
and
like
extra
System
set of
Link? It's
hands
just
goes
2
a long
toads,
way.
that's it?
This free update will
I'm
be
sure it's
available
not
later
system.
today.
I mean, maybe you can
And
system link,
some
but I
paid
bet you it's
downloadable content
just
is
couch.
coming.
I guess it's probably
We're
just
adding
player
in
1.
18 new challenges that'll see
Player
you
1
travel
controls the
through 5
camera or
new
something.
courses
It's just the camera's the
from
issue.
sunken ships
Well,
to
if
the
you
kingdom
have
of
2 pro
sweets
controllers, or
and
2.
achieving new objectives.
Yeah, if you turn the
in
camera the
existing
other way and the other person doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, I get it.
18 new challenges. Wait, 5 courses?
Captain Toad
What's
and
a
Toadette
course?
must
Is that a
obtain
level?
a shining crowd in each
Oh,
course.
I'm sure it's more
all
than
of which
just
can
a
be
level.
played alone or
I don't
with
know,
a
it said
second player.
18 challenges,
Captain
but
Toad
5
Treasure
courses.
Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon as, well, later today.
Oh,
giving
there you go.
early
That's fun.
access to
This
one
is
of
the immediate
courses.
thing. I knew
The
it was
rest of
something.
the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out
Bundaroo.
for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today.
That's pretty fun. I did enjoy that. I kind of
Game,
keep
and
feeling
give
like I
you
want to go
access
back and
Captain
try to
Toad
get all the
Treasure
gems and
Tracker's
stuff.
Special
Yeah.
episode once it's available.
Too many games.
Yeah, there's a lot of games. It's a really good one to play with a kid.
Steal
though.
yourself for
Yeah.
old school
Really
action
good.
in an all-new gothic castle. The side-scrolling action of yore shall rise once more in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Oh yeah, this is the
And
one,
so,
the
the young lady Miriam,
big
host of the Alchemist
Castlevania
Curse,
spiritual
must
successor
use
that everyone's been
one
crazy
gift
about.
Oh,
to
right,
slay
right,
the
yeah.
demons wrought by the curse's original host, Jeeble.
I've heard good things, and they did that other like
These
NES style
powers
one, and
can
it looked.
steal the
Everyone said it was
abilities
great.
of enemies, bend gravity
Yeah.
to your will, and dart about
I love
Jeeble's
Metroid
castle
games.
at
I love
lightning speed.
Metroidvania format, and I've never
The
played a
laws of
Castlevania
reality
game.
and
Yeah,
2D
I've played
side-scrollers
probably
don't
10
apply.
minutes of
Throughout the
Castlevania
castle,
on my
treasure
NES
trove
Classic.
of side
and I
quests,
was literally
deadly
it.
tasks, and small touches flesh out the campaign.
Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Beyond the story,
Why did
Was
they
that
feel they
Stephen
needed
Merchant?
subquests,
Why did they need to show that?
stop the
The
fall
people
of
put
man
that.
at the hands of demons, and don't be afraid to show them your dark side.
I love big
Bloodstained,
level
Ritual
bosses.
of the Night, emerges from the shadows this summer.
Question mark?
Time has come to build a new world and take on the children of Hargon.
Builders 2.
On an empty island, you'll
Dude, I
ally
played the
yourself
demo
with
for the
mysterious
first one.
Malekith and defend your world from
I
monstrous
can't.
forces.
It's so like I knew I would get sucked into that game and spend
Right.
500 hours
Right,
on it.
yes, this is the Minecrafty one.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But it's like top down,
Yeah.
isometric. Oh, it's good.
Yeah, that did look good.
Craft objects
Yeah,
and tools,
I messed with that
and
demo
reach new
too.
heights by
That
building
was-
any structure you can imagine.
Because it's like it mixes in all this RPG stuff, and you're
Right.
building a settlement and build it. It's just like
Play
yeah.
first
I
person,
love settlement building,
explore
and then
the
going
water,
out and like fighting monsters to get materials.
warp
It's
all
good.
over the new retro
Yeah, that's
I just
good
can't.
stuff. That's Minecraft with a story. That's what
Yeah, I really just can't.
You can craft the legendary builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne. When Dragon Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th.
That's good. And they got the first one on there too.
There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Well, how's it looking? Next. We have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
Is that a Fire Emblem sound? I don't know.
Yeah, I've never heard that noise.
There
Apparently
are
it is.
RPGs, and then there's Dragon Quest.
No,
the
Dragon
series
Quest.
that define the genre, and the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force.
Any
Pairing
info
the
on
series'
this?
beloved style and perfectly balanced battles with the most impressive scope and elaborate story in series history. Where there is light, darkness follows. For no one does this ring truer than the Luminary, the boy that prophecy says will
Watch it, Kingdom
succeed
Hearts.
the last hero and protect the world from a terrible land. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the luminary.
Wouldn't call this an announcement.
When he goes to the king,
Kind of just,
This is the
just
plot
a trailer. I mean, we knew this was coming already, right? Like,
so begins the
Yeah,
perilous
I've
journey
heard
of
it.
a hunted hero and the
I
ragtag
confuse
band
this
of
and Builders,
adventurers
though,
who will join
'cause
him on his quest to
just hear
set
Dragon
things right.
Quest.
yeah.
Together, they'll explore the towns and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land, Erdrea.
Apparently, these games are huge.
Monsters
Are they?
roam
Like,
free of
massive,
encounters.
massive in Japan.
Choose your strategy wisely in turn-based battles.
I
You
have
must
not played
know
one,
when to
but,
attack,
yeah, they're
when
big.
to heal,
Yeah.
when to use
It looks
magic,
fun.
and when to switch your party members' orders. As you do,
I
you'll
played
learn skill points
Dragon
which
Warrior
will
Monsters on my Game Boy Color.
attacks, spells,
That was
and
back when it was called
improve their
Dragon
abilities.
Warriors in America.
Oh, I bet it is.
And that confused me for,
Armor and accessories.
well, until like 2 days ago. I looked it up and I was just like, what is the difference between Dragon Warriors and Dragon Quest? Oh, there isn't one. They just, like, 2007 or something, just made it all Dragon Quest. It was basically Pokemon.
Erdrea is
Oh.
full of surprises like these.
It's pretty
And
good.
this time, the
Bring
player
back
has the
Dragon
power
Warrior
to choose on
monsters.
the fly between the land's
Not this
gorgeous
garbage.
3D vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old. This is also the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can change between the original
As
sound
in
and
the other
new
ones
one
didn't,
whenever you
but the
want.
Switch one does?
And you can also
Apparently.
experience the journey with English or Japanese audio.
勇者の奇跡ってやつだ。
Ooh, that could be fun. Japanese audio with English subtitles.
Subs, not dubs. Change my mind. Hopefully a release date. Because
Yeah,
yeah,
I
it feels
mean-
like it's been coming forever. Like,
Yeah. Well, this is a lot of hype for not to give a release date.
yeah, right. Eventually, again.
A lot of content in this trailer.
First-time players and veterans should also look forward to new stories. Each sees one of the main cast members stepping into the spotlight. shedding
Okay,
new
so
light on
Octopath
past
Traveler
tropes.
then.
This hero's adventure has
11, that
truly
was it.
leveled up.
Definitive Edition
Dragon
S.
Quest 11S, echoes of an elusive
This
age.
fall.
Definitive
There was the
Edition,
Definitive Edition,
launching
then there's
exclusively
Definitive
on
Edition
Nintendo
S.
Switch this fall.
Deluxe.
While we just announced the addition of these new stories, there will be more new information.
Yeah,
to
fall.
share
Little
in the future.
disappointing. At least this year.
Please look forward to learning more. For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Question mark?
Disney,
I
Tsum
want
Tsum
question
games
marks.
you've never seen
Make me
before.
excited. I don't know what Tsum
What
Tsum
is
is.
that thing?
Toys
It looks
from Worldwide
familiar.
Store.
I've
And
seen
now
kids
they're
holding
right
them
here.
in
Yes,
stores.
yes,
At the
those are
Toy
little
Store in
toys
Disney Tsum
that people
Tsum
have given my 4-year-old.
Play with your friends and family in a wide
Ooh,
variety
curling.
of competitive and cooperative
Heck
games
yeah.
that support
I've always
up to
wanted to
4
play
players.
curling with Disney characters shaped like hot dogs, or like
Play
Twinkies.
online as well with players from
Twinkie
around
Disney
the world.
curling. 2019.
And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles.
Of course.
Connect
You
matches
can't mention
Tsum
Disney
Tsum
Tsum
to
Tsum without
clear
talking
and set a
puzzles.
high score.
What else would you talk about?
Exactly.
The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches. Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019.
Excellent.
We're picking up a distress call
Whoa.
from the Atlas Star System.
Oh, yeah.
But this time, it's far from friendly. In fact, it's none other than Starwolf's
Wow,
enemies,
more Star Fox stuff?
Oikini,
Dang.
Sigma Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy, Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the
sweet.
animals they are.
I'm one of the 5 people who's really excited by this.
Only find in the spring update of Starlink Battle for
Free
Atlas.
update. Wow.
Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability. and
That's
skill
cool.
tree.
You get to
Plus,
beat each of
each
them.
pilot
Yeah,
can
even
take on
Ubisoft
any
was just
new
putting out
missions
free
and
stuff. They're just like,
Fox
oh, there's
missions
just
from the
another
base
bad
game.
guy and
It's
another
time for a
thing to
game of
do.
Seek and destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to
Game
news
does
on the
look
rest
really
of the
fun.
additional content.
It's
such
fun.
as
I really
Starship
enjoyed it.
races
Yeah.
And faction missions, so you're ready when the Star
It's the
Fox
kind of thing
team
where like a lot of
joins the
people thought
Starlink
it was
Battle
like way
for
too
Atlas
empty and
update
grindy, but
this
like
April.
a sequel could fix all that.
Yeah.
A sequel would make it like super
Heartfelt
duper good.
fantasy adventure crops up once again.
Rune Factory?
Another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters.
No.
Don't know this. This
Yes.
looks like a
Yeah.
3DS game.
Townsfolk daily. Grow vegetables and fruits
Kind
at
of
the
does.
farm.
I don't think it is, but
No.
Cook some fish.
low res.
Cook up a storm. Or even raise monsters.
Honestly, it looks like
This
it was meant for the
fantastical circle of
3DS,
life
and they
is
decided,
coming back
oh
for more
no,
in
we'll
Rune
just put it on
Factory
the
4
Switch
special.
instead.
What is
Fully
Rune Factory?
remastered
Or, you know,
for
probably a
the
mobile
Switch.
game or something.
Yeah.
That's what it's kind of what it looks like.
Battle alongside
Nothing wrong with that.
Before long,
It's kind of what it looks like.
you may become more than just friends.
It looks kind of cool too. I mean, this is
Yeah, I
something
mean,
would've-
That's, I'm pretty sure, isn't that just like
Heart-pounding,
Harvest
newlywed
Moon, but
life
with
has in
fantasy?
store for you,
Right, yeah.
Exclusively in this new version of the game. Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later
Yeah,
this
sure.
year.
later this year. Come on, guys.
It's like the most
So
vague.
We can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5
Oh.
is in development.
I was
forward
like,
to more
I was like,
info
is this
in
some
the
kind of reveal? Oh yeah, I'm sure to somebody. A
Yeah.
Rune Factory 5 reveal is pretty cool.
Time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls. Before those souls become monsters. In
Wait,
this
say that again?
RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere. Step into a realm built
Wonder when they're
with
gonna
tenets
make
of
a new
reincarnation.
Bravely Default.
Lead repressed
Kinda
Yeah,
waiting on that.
I would be into
forbidden to
that.
mourn the
I haven't
loss
I
of loved ones.
haven't played any of them, but the first one looked really good.
Kagachi must
Yeah,
travel
I don't.
between the
I
living
dipped into
world
it a
and the
bit.
beyond
But
to
I didn't
rescue
play all that
lost
much.
souls from
I'm too
terrible
stupid to
fates.
play most RPGs, so whenever I see one that looks a little simplistic,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. That's like Octopath Traveler. I'm like, I
Yes.
get it.
Yeah.
It's just enough for me to get.
Granting you new powers.
Final Fantasy games, I
Each
can't even
soul's
touch.
powers
Yeah.
are different, so you must
Even
choose
the
right
even the
soul for
chibi
situation
Final
at
Fantasy
hand.
15 was a
In
little
this
hard to
deep
follow for me.
single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very
He's got a lot
foundations
of deep
reincarnation will
monologue
begin to
here
crumble
about his games.
when Oninaki launches in summer 2019.
Like all RPGs.
Cars, robots, and Yoshis in a world of
Cars and
friends.
robots.
Cars and
What
robot.
that means,
Come on,
Yoshi's
is this
crafted
gonna be
world is
the
almost here.
Labo?
This time, we'd like to put
Labo
some
Yoshi?
emphasis
Labo
on these
Yoshi,
crafted courses on display.
Labloshi.
added in.
As Yoshi, you'll go rafting,
Yeah, I guess he does. He does usually like transform into stuff. Oh, he's just riding. He didn't transform. That's kind of cool.
tear through the sky on a plane.
This game looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in this one than any of the previous ones. Like Woolly World did look pretty fun, but this I don't know, for whatever reason this does it a lot more than that one for me.
Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect
Maybe I just like the whole paper craft thing.
Yeah.
And I
It's
like
very-
the depth too. The fact that like you flip it around and there's some depth that's not purely 2D
More than 180
is
of
a
these
lot more
costumes,
interesting to me.
and some of them can be
Yeah, there's a
tricky
lot
get
to
your
it.
hands
It
on.
looks
There's
oh,
Labo.
there's Labo.
Later today, we'll release a demo.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Play
I'm
through
playing
the
that.
first course.
Eggpressions.
Yoshi's crafted world game will finally hatch on March 29th.
It's nice when they come so easy.
We have
Yeah,
more
I mean,
Nintendo
it took me
Switch
a couple
headlines
seconds.
coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
How's it going so far?
It's pretty good.
Next, we have a
I
follow-up
mean, Mario
to
Maker.
the
You open with
latest
that.
Right, yeah,
installment
I
of the
mean,
long-running series.
It's gonna be a
Fire
good
Emblem
direct no
Three
matter
Houses.
what now, so.
Yeah,
Please have a look.
that is always really nice.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the time, you're just like, I don't know, whatever. Here's your Fire Emblem.
Oh, yes.
How long do you think it takes her to do her hair in the morning?
Oh my.
I mean, the different strands are different colors in the braid. That's...
There's 3 colors. 3 houses.
in her hair.
The continent
She's got house hair.
said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers.
Well, I'm gonna
now
go,
control the land.
I'm gonna make a sandwich.
In the south,
gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be kinda long.
1,000-year-old dynasty.
That's the problem when you don't know the story, you know, you're just kind of like, all right. Well, I don't know. They usually have different stories, right?
I honestly know nothing
I
about it.
I don't think they link up very much.
Like Final
To the
Fantasies.
east,
Yeah,
League of
I
Nobles
feel like,
that
I
needs
don't know.
no king nor emperor. Rules what is
No, I'm
called
definitely
the
interested in trying it out. Like, yeah, I played, it was like the demo for Awakening on the
consumed
3DS, and I
by
played it like
tempest of
50 times.
war and turmoil.
But copies were like really
These
expensive,
three
and I never
mighty
got around to
powers
it.
now exist in
Yeah.
relative harmony.
So now I'm like, oh, review it on Switch? Okay. Good opportunity.
Yeah, I
In the
definitely
Fire Emblem Three Houses game,
looked at picking
you
up
are the
Fates
hero the
or
world
whatever those
needs.
other ones were.
You start out as a
Completely
mercenary
lost
with
track.
a group
I looked
led
at
by your
them
father, Gerald.
when I got my
After an
3DS.
unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within, you'll
I'm
travel
kind of
to
surprised there's
York
only one
Monastery,
version.
where you'll receive an
Maybe
offer
they
Right,
released
yeah,
the-
they're
the
not
officer's
3
academy.
houses and 6 houses.
Around that same
The
time,
other 3 houses.
you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named
Like,
Senua,
now announcing
who
3
appears
houses is now
in
1.5 houses and 1.5 other houses.
There you go. Maybe it's the monastery.
Garrett
Yeah.
Monastery lies at the center.
Well, they
of
might do
3
where they do
large
this and then
territories.
later
It is
they
the
do
home
like
base
2
of
and
the
3
Church
or
of
something.
Ceres,
Yeah.
the main religion of Fodlan.
I don't know.
as
It's
well
pretty
as the
confusing though.
Knights of
It seems a
Ceres.
little excessive.
Not only does
Or
the
a
church
version for
serve
each
to
house.
maintain
And they're
order in
like-
Fodlan, its
Yeah.
monastery also houses the officers'
Seems like
academy.
I don't know.
Those
I don't
who
want to start
train
talking
there
a bunch of
will
stuff
go
about
on
Fire
to
Emblem,
shoulder the future of Fodlan.
but feels a little
The
like, oh, you gotta
Officers'
buy
Academy
12
is
games and all the
comprised of
DLC to
3
get the whole
houses.
story.
The Black
don't
Eagles
know.
is for students from the Adrestian Empire,
Oh, okay,
including
it's
the
like
House
Hogwarts.
Leader and future
Yeah.
Emperor Edelgard. The Blue Lions
House Black
host
Eagles.
Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Now they're from
as its
different
house leader.
places.
This house is for students from his kingdom.
Okay, no, it
Golden
is in
Deer
a
is
school.
for
It's the different
students from
houses,
the
but it's
Lester
based on where you come
Their
from.
house leader is Claude, who is
Instead
the
of just
heir
how
the
smart you
noble
are.
family that leads the Alliance.
Or whether or not you're a bad person.
Yeah.
As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to
Pardon
meet,
me.
each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you
Kinda, I mean, I want to see the gameplay now, please. I'm trying to be patient. There we go.
Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Ceros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be
Yeah,
class
that's
assignments,
kinda cool.
but
It's
the
just a little
stakes in each
simple
battle are
looking.
very
I mean,
real.
I guess it's like,
Whether your students live or die
I understand when you're
will
like looking
depend
down on
on
the
your
battlefield, but then it's
leadership.
like this, these little battle
Strategize
things
as
where
the
it just
battle
kind of,
progresses to
I don't know,
claim
maybe it'll look
victory.
better when I'm not watching a stream of it.
Right.
It just looks
At the officers'
like an
academy,
upscaled
your
3DS game.
students will
Yeah.
work diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons.
I don't know. It's probably one of those things where it's hard
Master
to
the study of
blame
magic,
developers, and that's why I'm a little worried about Pokemon. Is it's like
And
you
acquire
can't just
special
expect them to
skills, such
automatically
as
know
horsemanship.
how to render these giant. Like they're like we've literally always done
Right.
handheld games. I mean, I guess they did like the GameCube one,
and it's up to
but that
you
was back
to
on the
guide
GameCube.
each of
Right.
them.
and they're like since then we've been working on the 3DS, and so now it's
Through
like okay,
combat
we got a lot to work
experience
with
and
here.
study, you can help
So I
your
don't know.
students reach their full potential. Your students can also interact with each other at the academy, and by doing
I'm sure it'll
so,
be fun, though.
their bonds will strengthen.
Definitely one of those games
and
you can
they'll
play for
be
like
able to better
12,000
support
hours.
each other
Oh,
on the
yeah.
battlefield.
Especially when you're dumb like me and you have to play like one long, like hour-long battle and then you lose. And you're like, I guess we gotta
Okay,
do it
now I
again.
know how to do it.
Yeah. Like Advance Wars. You ever play those?
No.
I did DS one, and I just
Yeah.
like I was horrible at it, and I never even beat it. I got like the last couple levels, and I'm just like, well, too stupid to do this. And you play these levels for like seriously, like an hour.
3 territories,
Oh, yikes.
3 houses.
We're definitely getting 2 other house versions, even if it's not now. I mean, come on, right?
Yeah, it kind of really just lends itself to that.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses will release on July 26th.
Cool, sweet.
Great.
A lot of people were worried it was going to get delayed because it's been so long since we've heard anything. They didn't even talk about DLC.
Yeah.
They didn't talk about.
Originally,
Season
they
pass?
announced that Fire Emblem Three Houses would release this
Maybe
spring,
they're kind of scaling it back.
but more development time
Maybe
will be
that's coming
necessary.
Yeah.
And so the new release date is July 26th. That
Yeah,
means we'll
gosh,
have
wasn't
ask
that
you
supposed to
wait
be
a little
spring?
longer. But we hope you'll look forward to the next
Maybe,
generation
yeah.
of Fire Emblem all the same.
Ain't too bad though.
Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay. Pikmin 3. Here it is.
Here we go.
In this next entry of this iconic series,
It is not
the
Pikmin 3.
last player standing wins.
Another Tetris game?
Last player standing
99
wins. Is that the
players.
name of it? That's an
Only
iconic
one
series that
makes
I've
it
never
through.
heard of.
It was a
This
Tetris
is-
block. It's gotta be a Tetris game, right? Yeah.
Tetris
Oh.
99. The iconic puzzle game provides with an online experience like no other.
I understand that like you can't always have everything, but it is one thing when everyone else is getting Tetris Effect.
Right.
And we're getting this, which
Yeah.
I'm sure is fine, but come on, I really want to play Tetris Effect.
Yeah. I don't know. I still miss the 64 Tetris game. I love that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people play a lot of that. I guess this one is like super like online focused.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Today.
Oh, cool.
Look forward to battling it out in
Can we get Tetris Effect next though? Please.
Prepare to kill, survive, or die in Dead by Daylight. Imagine this. You're alone.
It's one of those games where like all of those names kind of sound the same, so I'm like, I think I've heard this name a lot, but I don't know anything about it.
The killer is now run.
Is this that one where you could play as different horror guys?
Open
Looks
the
like it's
gates
online.
and escape with your life, or take on the role of the
Yeah,
killer.
like you get to be the monster.
So-called survivor.
And there's a bunch of like
Oh.
iconic movie monsters.
Terrifying? Oh yes. Satisfying? Just you wait. With loads of maps, characters, and cosmetics to earn, you'll experience a deep progression system while you're on the hunt or being hunted. Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Daylight creeps up on Nintendo Switch this fall.
It's very different. I like that.
This dog will ruin your day.
Whoa.
Wait. Dog.
Is this
What about the
gonna-
goose?
Is this gonna be what's it called?
It's a
Deltarune. Is he just telling us that Deltarune will come to Switch whenever it eventually happens in 9 years?
Yep. Deltarune
Wow.
Chapter 1.
Is that... Is Chapter 1 the demo that everyone already got? Or is it like this announcement for actually like a full Chapter 1? Because I heard people saying that it wasn't even necessarily going to be in the game. Forgive me if I'm wrong, everyone. But you know, like the Deltarune thing that came out.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is Chapter 1 or what.
For free. Yeah, so it's
Sweet.
probably the demo, yeah.
What's good? That means
More
that
chapters will not be free.
the fact that that's there means like it actually is coming. Because what he was saying, it sounded like he was like, I don't know, I haven't really started yet.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenichiro Tsukuda, producer of Daemon X Machina.
Finally, Daemon X
And I
Machina.
have some news
Yeah, this one.
It's just like that's not the kind of game you sit on for
Right.
that long without giving us anything.
Nintendo eShop
Yeah, I'm
for
surprised
limited
it hadn't
time.
come out yet.
Prototype missions. Oh, is this like a demo?
Demo, you can battle
Yeah.
4
Cool.
different missions.
Dude, that's good. That's
Yeah.
finally get people going again.
Customization
That sounds
of
fun. I'll
persona,
definitely play
as well
that.
as an
A
arsenal.
release date would be nice.
You can also experience a boss battle in the final mission, so please try it out.
The style is pretty good.
After
The art
playing the
style.
demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short
definitely
online
looks
survey by
interesting.
sending an email
It
invite
says
to some players
2019.
to try out prototype missions.
So probably a lot later if they're like
Yeah.
taking feedback right
We
now.
also
Right.
welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope
Later
you
today. There's a lot of later today stuff in this one.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Quite a
We have
bit.
more to say about Daemon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of
What do I
America
play?
Twitter account.
Yoshi or Daemon X Machina or Deltarune or Captain Toad or...
Daemon X Machina should be launching this summer.
Oh,
Oh, should be the summer. Oh, I'm surprised. I was
Okay.
thinking,
With that in mind,
was
the
thinking
development
fall,
team
the way
is
they
working
advertise.
hard right now, so please stay tuned.
segment 3.
Realistic racing.
Come
is
on.
headed
Realistic racing. That's about as
cares?
far away from a Figment as you can possibly get.
A mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling,
I think there are very few things in the gaming landscape that interest me less than realistic racing. Just not my thing. I figure if you're in a car and you're racing, you might as well be throwing shells at each other too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'd probably like it more if I could do it at all. I can never drive straight
Yeah.
in a realistic game.
It is nice they're so pretty though.
Yeah.
You always just like get a new system and you're like, I'm just gonna get whatever the newest Gran Turismo or whatever and see all the cool weather effects.
But this looks pretty decent considering.
When Grid
I'm surprised.
Autosport speeds onto Nintendo
Well.
Switch in the summer 2019.
Yeah, then that last shot.
Enter the Viking
Oh,
Age to
cool!
experience
I have
Senua's
not heard
journey
this.
This is that one. It's like a AAA indie.
Created in
Where like it was a really
collaboration
small
with
studio, yet they
neuroscientists.
made a game that looks like a super
Yeah.
professional, high budget game.
Yeah, seriously, that
Mind
looks
of
like
Senua.
I'm not 100% sure I want to play it on Switch because I'm sure the graphics are so much better on the other systems, and it doesn't feel like a portable game. However, it's just cool that it's coming.
Yeah.
Anything on the Switch is cool.
God, is that gameplay? That's wild.
Yeah, it's pretty game. Really pretty game. How random. Really random.
Just keeps getting stronger.
Is this the last thing?
Mortal Kombat 11 proves the saga 25 years in the telling is far from over. With all new custom character variations, plus new characters and returning veterans
I liked
taking
Mortal
up their
Kombat when I was, I don't know.
In a fresh new adventure,
Whoa.
Unravel 2 sees players take
Cool, Unravel 2!
cool Yarnies.
That's awesome! Wait, did we know this already?
Single player, or play with a
I
friend
don't
in
know
local
anything
co-op.
about
I think it might have already got, I don't know. I know everyone was saying, like, how can you not? It's co-op.
Right. Well, I mean, look at the
And the
colors.
red and the blue, yeah, right?
Nintendo Switch.
Finally.
Bad, yes.
I don't know why it's 3. Everyone seems to think 3 is like the worst one.
Like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the American Revolution.
I didn't mean earlier. I was gonna say I didn't mean to say that people who like Mortal Kombat have to be 12. I was just like literally. I liked it when I was 12. Anyway, no, I don't understand why it took them so long to put an Assassin's Creed game on there.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Right.
There's so many you could port. I do wish it was Black Flag,
Final
but
Fantasy fans.
cool.
Better open your calendars. We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new.
Yes.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
so
not
soon.
too bad at all.
Nice.
We can
If I were
also
smart
announce
enough.
that Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later.
Later.
Later, whoa, you're laying them on us now.
It's a classic. That's all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh, what are we at? What are we time? Oh, we're basically done.
Yeah. One
One
last
more thing.
We have a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct. Please stay with us until the end.
Okay.
Let's take a
If
look,
you
shall we?
insist.
I did plan on staying with you till the end. No,
Well,
I'm
that's
done.
Definitely not Pikmin.
It's definitely not anything I'm gonna care that much about, I guess.
Yeah. What is this?
I don't know.
Kind of like a.
Okay. It's just a game, I guess. I'm like waiting to like figure out what it is. I guess it's
Yeah.
just a game.
That seems strange to put that at the end. Maybe this is like a really big thing in Japan.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe they're excited. Maybe it's another new property and they're just
Oh, maybe,
stoked
yeah.
about it or something.
That would be cool. New IPs are fun.
Yeah. I just am not a big fan of all the robots and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, that's pretty cool. This is like the actual reveal for Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
CD Projekt Red. The other one was a teaser. This is a real thing, and it's on Switch. It's exclusive.
There would be a lot of angry people at that.
There would be.
All because of how you were born. Doomed to be.
And you're like, it must be a timed exclusive, right? And then it's just not.
Yeah.
It just never comes to anything else.
Fate.
CD Projekt Red's like, nope, we're Switch developer now.
Revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final
They didn't
stage.
even ask us to do that. They just did.
Yeah, they don't even give us incentive. They just wanna.
I really hoped you two would get
Somebody
caught
from
up in all
Bayonetta.
this.
Okay, so it must be platinum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is all like,
Don't go dying on me.
Astral Chain.
looks interesting,
Hey.
and is coming surprisingly soon, considering I've never heard of it.
Yeah. If they put a demo out, I would definitely play
Yeah.
it.
What you just witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at
Yeah,
Platinum
we ain't getting Animal Crossing or Luigi's Mansion or Bayonetta
Oh,
or.
dang. Yeah.
during battle.
Ugh.
Yeah. Mario Maker.
I hope you're excited to
Mario
learn more.
Yeah,
about how
it's
combat
good. At least we got one thing.
Please stay tuned. And speaking of Platinum games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day.
All right.
Please check it out.
Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4. Pikmin, definitely. Bet $1 million.
Here's the
Pikmin
little
4.
leaf. Here he comes. Bubbles. This is
it's not Pikmin 4.
not Pikmin.
All right, I'm out. See you later. I don't care. I don't care what it is. Whoa, what is this? That's Link.
Oh no!
Is this a Link's Awakening remake?
No.
This is a Link's Awakening remake. Oh, please tell me it's in this awesome style.
That is. Oh. Whoa, man.
Oh, I've been waiting for a 2D top-down Zelda game.
I.
Dude, it's a Link's Awakening remake! Oh, sick! Yes!
That's so cool.
You can't leave me. Don't leave me hanging though. Like I need to know if it's gonna look like this. Awesome.
Oh, okay.
Whoa! It's
Oh,
like
that looks awesome though.
it's like little toys.
I love it.
Oh,
my
that's
God.
weird.
Oh,
Super interesting.
Whoa. I'm so excited.
He looks like the elf from Rudolph.
Yes.
I want to be a dentist. I don't want to go on adventures.
Oh man.
How random, yet
That is
kind
so
of like
good.
obvious.
That is so great.
Remakes of 2D Zeldas. They haven't really been doing that. Oh, that's pretty neato.
Come on, more? No, just.
No, that's it. Wow.
What did you think? At long
That's
last,
great.
1993's Game Boy Classic,
I really-
Legend of Zelda.
That's a good one. That is a good game.
New life on Nintendo Switch.
I never played that one either. Oh,
You haven't
I'm
played
so
it?
excited.
Whoa.
26 years it's been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the
Oh, I hope it's got like new stuff in it and stuff.
Please look forward to its release.
I will.
That's all for
That's a weird
today's
thing to say.
Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right, it is weird to not get info on no Smash reveal or Joker release date. Did they? I don't
No,
think
they did not.
Yeah, weird to not get info on considering there's so many games coming, which makes me feel like
Yeah.
maybe they're just all for the second half of the year and maybe E3.
Yeah. I mean, they gave us a lot of stuff in the first half.
I'm just
but
like-
it's not big stuff.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think like what big things are coming in the first half of the year that's not Yoshi.
Yeah. No.
I guess,
there's-
and then Fire Emblem is July.
Yeah, and then and Mario Maker's June, so right
Okay.
there in the cusp.
So it is yet another. It's kind of like last year at
Yeah.
this time we were like after the January thing. It was like there's not really much for the first half.
Yeah, but oh man, Link's Awakening. Oh,
That's
that looks
cool,
so
though.
good.
That looks really interesting.
Oh man, I had heard rumors of a 2D Zelda, and I was just like, yeah, right, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I was sort of hoping that it would end up being like a new one.
Yeah.
However, I feel like I should have expected a 2D Zelda. I mean, they're remaking like everything else. Like, why
Right.
not remake the 2D Zeldas?
Yes.
And Link's Awakening is pretty good
Now-
candidate.
Now I'm just excited for them to get diminished cap, though.
I know, right? I am a little. I don't know. I guess I should save too much for the discussion. It was funny how they were like, here's a beautiful, interesting style. I'm like, oh, is it gonna be that? No, it's gonna be a different interesting style.
But oh,
That looked good though.
yeah, that was really cool. God, I don't know how they would have pulled off that animated style though. That would have been wild.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I like the painterly stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should probably cut it. Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Thanks,
thank you
guys.
for joining me, Chris.
You're welcome.
Thank you for letting me use your house.
Anytime.
I'll have to thank all of your children and pets for not making any noise that was perceivable by the mic.
Yeah, hopefully.
Turns out we just listened to the recording and it's just nothing but kids screaming. We're like, how does that even work? We were the ones sitting right here. Anyway, see you later, guys. What does that mean?
I was trying to do that.
Oh, that's the Mario sound. Yeah, okay, I get it. That's good.